Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tech with Ty video and podcast edition.
I coughed like right when you introduced that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tech with Ty video and podcast edition.
Should we call it something else? Should we just call it After Hours?
Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense here.
Welcome to Agent After Hours. Our reviewing Tech with Ty from last week. That sounds such newscaster-ish. I hate it. Welcome to Agent After Hours. We're talking about Tech with Ty last week. Actually, yesterday. We're doing this video a little early this week.
We are.
But in the technology section, I talked about Nerf and not
Nerf guns.
flying projectiles that my kids like to often shoot.
Those are rough, by the way. My brother used to shoot me with those all the time, and they hurt.
It's neural radiance field technology.
Yes.
I probably butchered that. But it's this really cool technology that uses depth mapping to create basically augmented reality type videos. And Luma was the company that's doing this. It's called Fly Through. And basically you just walk through holding your phone and it will record a video type, almost like a 3D tour, but it looks like you're gliding through the property. And so it's a really cool technology. You can make 3D models with it. What I was really hoping is that it would replace Matterport because it's way faster. And I think that's kind of the goal for them. But right now it's just kind of that first person camera style view when you walk through a property, like a video tour.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty nice, but when you showed it to me again, it was very fast.
Yes.
So if you did it slower, I think it would have worked well, but it was very nauseating watching it.
Well, part of the problem was it was my first time even trying that. And it didn't, there's not a whole lot of instructions, or maybe I skipped them, but it doesn't give you any warnings while you're recording. And so the clip that I did was like 20 seconds of the office that we're in now. And it ended up with all these little artifacts.
It did, kind of up.
Like grainy and not.
And I'll put the video
not
here too.
HD, but it'll be in the links below if you didn't check it out already. But it is cool technology. It's like $12.99 for unlimited.
Which isn't bad.
No, if you're doing a lot of these types of tours, it's still really cool looking. And I think you could edit that video and add some B-roll footage and talk about the property, doing a voiceover or something like that. And I think it's a really cool technology that we're just kind of at the beginning of, and we're going to see a lot more of. So I'm excited for it. And then we talked about, I originally had this actually in technology, but I was like, this is kind of a cop-out, no pun intended, but cops need to chill. And it's all about this new feature on iPhones where literally you share your contact with somebody.
And I'm sure you've heard of it before. So basically and I'll insert the video here too, you just tap the phone and you share contact information, but people were freaking out. And I had a concern too, like I voiced with Tyler, what if what if I'm at a bar and I go to the bathroom and some creepy guy is going up and just tapping my phone and then he hits accept. I knew you'd have to hit accept.
Yeah.
But what saved this is that you have to have your phone unlocked.
Right. You gotta have Wi-Fi on, your phone has to be unlocked.
That too.
And you have to hit accept. So what was funny is I saw this shared so many times on social media, and police stations were sharing it.
Which
That's
is
like
so
a warning.
hilarious to me because they didn't even look it up. They just started blasting out all this
here's a
false
new feature where
information.
people are going to steal your contact information. I mean,
But it's the police. I don't know. I'm just shocked that they didn't look into that.
the thought was that hey, you
could
could just walk by and hold your phone near somebody's phone and steal their contact information.
No, and again, the only thing I was worried about is if I had left my phone somewhere and then someone had accept for me. That was the only thing, but you have to be unlocked and on Wi-Fi. I will say the Wi-Fi thing's kind of annoying though, because if you're at a conference, what if you're not on the Wi-Fi? Then you can't exchange contacts.
Yeah,
that
may be a change that they make using Bluetooth or something like that. But it's not quick either. It takes a good 5 seconds.
We have to hold it there for 3 seconds, and you can see the phone it has a cool effect to it. It's like water-ish, like a wave. And I think it's kind of cool.
But I posted about this, I think when the iOS was announced, that I was excited about this feature. Androids have had it for a long time.
Way better than having a business card, I think.
Oh my gosh. I hate carrying around business cards. People give them to me and they usually end up in the washing machine. Actually.
Oh, do you have some in your back
pocket?
pocket?
No, I have a Roosters 10% off card.
10% card.
I thought I had a business card in there. And I just end up washing them and then I can't read who it was.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Usually when people bring them in here, I'll set them on the counter for maybe 24 hours, and then I throw them away.
Yeah.
Because no one takes them, no one grabs them.
So when you're at a conference, it'd be great to share contact information that way.
But if you're not on Wi-Fi, that's the
only thing that sucks about that, I will say, is if I have a card, I can say name with a face, okay? But if I have them in as a contact on it, so I think it's important for you to
Have a contact poster.
have your poster, which you've done a how-to on, right?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I did move way back,
Yeah.
but yes.
And have that, but those aren't searchable, which is, I think, kind of crazy because I want to be able to scroll and be like, okay, who was that? Was it Abby? Was it?
Oh, you're talking about like searching who I just did?
Yeah, like who did I just meet at that conference? Was it Dave? Was it Dan? Was it?
That would be a good feature to add on. I'm surprised they don't have that because it's true. What if you just keep scanning throughout a conference and then you're like, I have no idea who I met today.
I
and
met
then you have
50
so many
people,
contacts.
right.
Like,
So that's the only thing. But I did say next all we need is, the only reason people carry cards at conferences is networking and for the giveaways that all these vendors do and drop them in the bowl and they draw something for like a free iPad.
That's true.
So you need an app that will like go through all the new signups that you have through that and randomly select one.
I'm sure it'll be a thing.
Next up, I had repurposing content, and I had a really cool link. If you haven't watched it, it's an hour and a half, but it is the best hour and a half that you will spend, other than the 10 to 15 minutes watching this. No, I'm just joking. Watching from Jimmy Mackin. So Jimmy Mackin is one of the co-founders of Curator, absolutely brilliant, and he talks about basically getting traction and attracting listings in 2024 and how to do that. And so we put out a ton of content. But I said there's nothing wrong with repurposing content.
Oh, no, we do it all the time.
We do it all the time. And you have such a unique ability to do that in real estate because there are so many things that you have. You get emails from lenders, you get emails from title companies, you get CE classes, you get all of this data, you get news, you get updates from Tech with Ty. So all of this stuff is stuff that you can repurpose and in your own way. Give some examples of what you do for some of our agent
in terms of like repurposing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for instance, like this video, I cut up into smaller clips and I consider that repurposing. I'll put it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And then also like when we're researching stuff with Tech with Ty, that's repurposing. Like we write a whole email out, we repurpose that, like the content into a video, and then we take the video, make it into smaller clips, put it on like 5 different platforms, and like it's a whole like recycling process.
Right.
Of repurposing.
So we're getting, 20 to 25 pieces of content from one email.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. But this news is out there for you. The boards put out stats every month. If you just repurpose that content into a video or into an email to your clients, you could have 20 to 25 pieces of content just from that.
Yeah, I mean, just copy a little video, make an email, make a video about the email, and then cut up that video into smaller clips.
Yep. So, and like I said, there's plenty of information out there. You could take news articles that are about market conditions, the doom and gloom of real estate that's going on right now, and repurpose that to your own content and give your own spin on it. Do a reaction video and talk about, hey, this isn't what's really going on, as the headlines would have you believe. So
there's a lot of that going on.
There's
a lot of fear baiting right now.
Yeah, fear and clickbait headlines all day long. That's what we deal with. But interest rates have come down a little bit this week.
Come down a little bit, yeah.
So
making people happier, I think.
yes. So, and then you talked about staying top of mind during the holiday season.
Yeah, I think this is a big time for marketing, especially with your clients. And I know it's tough because obviously the holiday season is so busy. And I think often people just kind of do like a real estate calendar and they just call it quits after that, which is fine. Like, of course, like that's still staying top of mind. If that's all you have time for, perfectly okay. But I wanted to pitch some other ideas that you could possibly do. One was photos of Santa. I think we have a few agents that do that here. And I think it's a brilliant idea because you're giving back. Not only are you socializing with your clients, but you're also giving back to them by offering this professional photo with Santa to them, which I'm sure they appreciate.
Right.
What else did I say?
We've done it, and we had fantastic
But I was going to
results.
ask you, what client events have you done that you've, not even holiday related, that you find successful?
Pumpkin pies every year. We just had 100 plus pies that we order for here, and I got text messages after Thanksgiving saying, "Oh my gosh, that was delicious! Thank you so much."
Well, in Costco, first of all, I mean, it's cheaper to buy, obviously. Second of all, the pies are actually really good.
Yeah, they're
and they're
$6, and they're this big.
Yeah, they're literally huge. I still have half of one in my freezer. I put in the freezer.
I actually did read an article saying like realtors were ruining Costco pumpkin pies.
Oh, really? I saw a TikTok video where it was like a bunch of people grabbing the Costco pies off of it as a time lapse, and they were just like wiping out the
They went through like
counter.
600 within like an hour.
Yeah. It was insane, but
So I don't know if those prices will stay the same, but pumpkin pies are a huge one we've done. We did a pick your own pumpkin event, and we didn't have great traction there. It was a little bit out of the way for people.
where'd you do it?
We did it at, oh my gosh, Yellow Springs.
Oh, okay.
Why am I drawing a complete blank right now?
Young's Dairy?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So we did it there. So getting people there, and it was a short time frame that they could show up. So there's other local pumpkin patches that you can do that at, obviously. Pictures with Santa was huge. We got a lot of traction there. Lots of people with kids showing up. We have Remax printouts with coloring,
Right.
Santa and his reindeer coloring book kind of stuff. We had little activities for them. So
I do think the best type of event or gift to give someone is something where it involves face-to-face interaction.
Yeah.
So whether it's photos of Santa, the pumpkin pies, what else did I list on here? I'm gonna cheat and look because I don't remember. Holiday giveaway, which isn't really face-to-face, but at the same time, it's giving back to people and also sharing your social media in some way. So that's still benefiting you. Gingerbread decorating party. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this before, but I like the idea.
yeah, I think if you implemented something like that, it would have to be, maybe it's an adults only thing.
That would be fun.
I'm thinking like the, paint with the wine,
Yeah,
know,
sip and paint, but sip and build
yeah,
or something.
yeah, something like that.
That would be fun.
I think that'd be cool. And you could do it in smaller settings. So it's, 10 people as opposed to, you get 50 to 100 and it turns into a big production. It's a lot to plan for.
A lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And you don't get that necessarily personal.
That face-to-face
Right.
interaction. Which again is I think the primary goal, obviously. You still want to give back and show appreciation towards to your clients, but
Sure.
you also still want to get that face-to-face interaction. That way you can network yourself while doing it.
We've done big movie theater events in the past. Rent out the entire theater. Those are great. We usually get a ton of turnout for that, adults and kids. We usually do like a Despicable Me type movie, but we've had adults just come to those
And I
because they're
don't
good
think
movies.
it's that expensive to rent out a movie theater either. It might have gone up since COVID's over now, but
Yeah,
not
it was
over, but
it was typically around $2,000 for the entire thing.
But I mean, considering if you were to do I don't know. Well, photos of Santa I think would be cheaper. You just have to hire a photographer and supply food.
Yeah, and again, we're talking about repurposing content earlier. Repurpose the heck out of all of these events. Take photos, hire a videographer, and you can make tons of clips and content from this, showing that you take care of your clients and your community.
Definitely, 100%.
So, speaking of giveaways, though, we are approaching our 50th.
50th. We're at 46, but we're going to be writing 47.
Yes, so
we're
we're
3
approaching our
weeks away.
50th Tech with Ty, which is crazy. I never thought we'd.
I mean, it makes sense though. 52 weeks in a year, and we started probably second week of January.
Yeah, no,
So-
it's just crazy to me. Again, we've talked about this a lot. Berger was like, "There's no way." Mark Berger in our office was like, "There is no way you guys are gonna be able to do this every week." And we've done it every week for 46 weeks
Yes.
with over a 70% email open rate.
Yeah. I think I
to
will
over
say
3,500 agents.
I think it helps there's two of us.
Yes.
Because we hold each other accountable, like typing and making sure we're sending it out on time. So I think that helps. But
Absolutely. No, the accountability piece is huge. Go back and rewatch the What Agents Should Be Doing Now video, because we cover a lot of this in a little bit more depth about what you should be concentrating and focused on, but also talking about what agents should be doing right now with their clients or past clients or their sphere to stay top of mind during the holiday season. So check that out for sure. Double down on social media, double down on video, and really focus on your clients.
ditto.
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 Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on the next one.
Bye.